commitments to Territorians, and I look forward to the opportunity to serve them. It's an honour and a privilege to stand here as Chief Minister, and I can make sure and say very clearly that under our government we look forward to delivering on reducing crime, rebuilding our economy and restoring our lifestyle.
All right, everybody. Putting some news on. It looks like everyone's got the same vibe about the priorities. That's the first time I just heard that. Right, you can believe me or not, I don't care. But I want to talk about what would I do when it comes to the police system if I got into a certain area, right? Or what I believe should happen if anyone gets in these areas when it comes to a place that needs a lot of help already not working well, right? So you need to go full over. The more it's not working well, the more full over you need to do, right? Like a shed full of rubbish, it's best to pull it all out, re-look at it, and put it all back in, right? Then to try to look at it there and put some over there and some over there, and then you might have to remove it, and you're better off pulling it all out and going back in, right? It's quicker. And so when it comes to go fix a sector, you got to visit it. Right? For real. The more you can visit it, the more you can contact them or get them to visit you, the better. And so what you do is you either go to all the worst spots, the spots that actually have complaints. You can go see them personally. I'll probably do that. Have little chats with them. Get to know them, as you should get to know the people that you lead, right? For real. Right? Or as many as you can, so they can talk to each other about you and that they know you, right? So the more they can all talk, yeah, I know him, he's like that, the better than just on TV, what we all know each other, what we've seen, right? It's best to see people personally on how we can pick up them and what they are. And it shows you what you are. And so what you do is, when it comes to the police system, you go to the top to all of them. So to fix the police system, you can go to the top chief of police of Victoria and all that. But they've got a job. But if you want to know for real where problems are, as they might not know, you don't know if they're doing their job properly, the chief of police of Victoria. So you got to go see all the chief of all the towns. So every town has a chief, right, that runs that place and makes sure the town's not corrupted and going good, right? And so you go to the towns where it's not, and you go help out them. Some might be because it's just too much problems to handle and they need more equipment, stuff like that. They're doing everything right. You'll find out when you get there, right, of what you need to do, because some areas might need more treatment than others, right? And you might have to just give certain areas more abilities and not everybody, just for a while, as they've talked about in Northern Territory and certain incidents in certain areas. Right? That's fine. That's how it should be more done when it comes to bad areas. You might need more curfews and stuff like that, right? But not for everybody, because the more you punish others, the more you might create more bad as people are feeling punished and they didn't do anything. So you don't want to create that too much. And so what I'll do is you either go to all the stations and meet them. If you can over time, the better. You try to squeeze in all sectors. You've got to see business people and people overseas and all this. We get this, right? And so you try to do things sped up. And so instead of going to their town, which you might be able to do, you can talk about it, find out how many police stations do we have in Australia, right? If you're the Prime Minister. But you can narrow it down to if everyone speaks the same and you can trust people, that the Premier needs to do that as well. Right, as he leads his state, so that every premier should be knowing all their captains of all the police stations, and it's the same when it comes to the healthcare section, stuff like that. They should have meetings or get-togethers where they can talk and relate and get to know each other, like little camp meetings where they can go and stay overnight in certain areas and get to know each other every week and stuff like that. That's what I would like to start happening, and I would start to push to happen. I would want to work with these people in only righteous ways. So whatever rules we do for these areas, I want to make sure that people agree with it. I won't just come in and go, I'm going to work with this, I'm going to do this because you say so, and not the people, and because it's quicker. I won't always take the quick route either. To fix things properly in the righteous way, as they say, will take time. You don't want to spend too much time, but just do the right steps, and it takes as long as it takes to do those right steps. And so sometimes things take time. You don't want to rush in. Rushing in is where you bully. you can easily go, well, we can change this law and it'll happen now, right? And we can stop that. But is it righteous? Is that the right way to do it? Is that fair to the people? Have you offered these choices first, right? And if you said yes to all that, and then you go to the next resort, well, I guess we need to do this. We can talk about what we've offered, what we've done righteously, what people have offered, what we can do best. All the minds out there, right? And we got the best outcome of that, and it's not working as people have anger issues, right? If you've got an anger issue, you got to sort it out. That is it. And anger issues can be mostly caused by things that are happening around us. But if that's all sweet and there's no problem, then it's an anger issue, isn't it? I'm just angry. I don't know why. I feel this way. I don't know why. And we're stuck in a position like that. So that means you need to be forced or shown a way, because you don't even know a way. And that's when you do that, right? But if people have got an opinion, doing away over in opinions or ways of trying and just assuming that it won't work, it could be enforcing a way, right? And so I'd make sure that wouldn't happen. Anyway, I don't want to step on anyone's toes or go over anyone's head or say anything that someone else has already said. But all I'll do is I'll make sure that I have main rules all the time. Leaders always should have these main rules. And I'll make sure that I run from those main rules and never break certain main rules when it comes to people's freedom or what I would like to be done onto me. So whatever rule I go to change, I'll put myself in their position and go, what would make them be like that? Listen to their life, right? Or figure out their life, why they were doing that, and then see what I can do to help. If I was that person, what would I have done to me? They can't figure it out. I'll put myself in that shoe and go, well, if I went through all that and that, this is the answer I would come up with, and hopefully that would help. Do you have anything better? If you don't, that's what we do. That's what systems changes is. But you always try to research before you do such changes. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, and hopefully we get our priorities straight in the right areas at the right times and get it all started, because without a start, there ain't no happening. Bye.